We're about our third comedy night's coming up. It's always the last Friday of the month. We've got Luke Soin here, who has been here at a previous show, and he's going to host the next one. Down here at Empire's Comics, we always try to do new stuff. And one of the newest things that got brought to us by JoJo, you guys may know him, he's a local comedian, is a comedy night. We've got it booked for the last Friday of every month, which means it's September 25th this month. You guys got to come down. It's free. All that we ask is if you have a fun time, if you really enjoy yourself, just make sure you tip the comedians that come down and just come down and have a good time. It starts at 8. It's an after-hours event. It is definitely not for the kids. And we've got Luke Soin here, who actually you came to our very first comedy night.
Yeah, I was on the first one. I went last, which people would say is called the headliner, but I'm not a headliner. But it was fun to be the headliner, you know.
Now, was that planned?
I don't know. I think JoJo just decided that night, like, who was going when.
Flipped a coin.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, probably.
It was a fun night, though. I mean, we had a really good turnout. You guys were all a lot of fun.
The crowd was great. Like, they were ready to laugh at, like, it was great. This is, like, one of the best crowds I've ever seen.
So, when JoJo came to you and said, hey, I want to put on a comedy show in a comic shop, what was your first thought?
I was like, that's a cool idea, but will people show up? Like, I didn't think that would happen, and they did. There was like, what, like 20, 30 people?
We had close to 30 people that night.
Yeah.
Which was great. I mean, it about maxes out the comfort zone of the shop, you know. So, no, and that's completely understandable. I mean, when you go to an open night at a bar or something like that, you know people are coming to a bar.
Yeah, and if it's football season, which it just started, if it's a Monday night at a bar, then they really don't care because they're there to watch football.
I was about to say, do you even bother?
Oh, I have bothered a lot.
Okay.
There used to be a mic at the Boxing Donkey in Roseville that they had every week on Monday. And during football season, it was worse. But it was never that great anyways because you're in a bar. Like, people go there to drink or have, like, a bachelor party or whatever weird thing. So it's like
you're kind of interrupting their night.
Yeah. So I always kind of think of it that way, and some comics don't. They get upset, like, why aren't you paying attention to me? And it's like, well, it's all free, and you're just there, you know.
So when you go into a situation like that, you don't get upset with that kind of stuff. You use it as an opportunity to still follow through, get a little practice, perfect your jokes.
Yeah, and it's kind of almost like a good exercise in commanding attention because you have to, like, you know, do it in a way that they don't hate you for it. So, like, don't call them a derogatory thing. Like, be nice to them.
Just
maybe ask them about what they're doing or something, and not just be like, hey, I hate you. You know, or whatever.
that doesn't work well with people at all. No.
Yeah. I was trying not to say any words that I can't say.
Well, thank you. And as we're saying, Friday the 25th, not for the kids. Make sure you come down prepared because it's a lot of fun, but not for the faint of heart, I guess. I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to drop over dead because of a few F-bombs.
But there are F-bombs.
So. When did you get into comedy?
Like almost 4 years ago. In November, it'll be 4 years.
Okay, you remember the day? Was it like?
I don't remember the day.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like some epiphany where you were just like, "This is my calling."
No, I think for a while I just did it for fun, and I'm still doing it for fun, but with I do want to do it, but I think my focus would be like doing movies or TV stuff if I got to that.
So you would prefer to do that?
Yeah, but I think I would still do comedy. Like, I don't want to ever stop now that I'm doing it. I love doing it. So I would hope that if I was never too busy to just go like, oh, I'm going to go out tonight and hit a mic or go to a show. Like, you know, if I ever make it to LA and I'm good, and like the Comedy Store, like they have a night where they just, you know, on their Instagram they'll post like, oh, here's the lineup tonight, and it's like Chris D'Elia, Bill Burr, blah blah, you know, Sarah Tiana. They'll just throw the, you know, like. Okay. I would like to. It'd be cool to be one of those people and just show up and do a set.
Well, you've been doing it for 4 years. You obviously like doing it.
Yes.
What was it? I mean, was it 4 years ago that you got into comedy, or was it 4 years ago that you finally took the next step in something that you wanted to do?
Well, it was weird with comedy because I didn't grow up wanting to do it. It was like I wanted to make movies, so like I actually have like this huge sci-fi universe that I've been writing.
Okay.
So like that's where I started. I was like, I want to make a sci-fi movie because there wasn't enough Star Wars stuff, you know. And then all the sci-fi that comes out is like Earth-based or like like time travel, which is cool, but it's like not my thing is space opera.
Okay.
That's my thing. And so I started like writing about that a little bit, but it wasn't that good. And then I was like, okay, I should scale it down, write like sketches, and then I got into like funny sketches with my friend Mike Garland. He's a very funny guy.
Is he here local?
No, he used to live here, but he lives in Florida now.
Okay.
And yeah, so then I started doing that, and then he did comedy, and I was like, how do you do that? I could never do that. And then we went to an open mic, and he made me do it, and then I just kept doing it. So now I do stand up.
Okay, and here we are. So, do you hit up regular places through the week?
Yeah.
To go do?
Yeah, probably not as much as JoJo does, but like, I do comedy.
That's what Kim said too. JoJo's a monster.
He drives from like El Dorado Hills to Midtown, or whatever. Like
wherever
so,
it needs to go.
Yeah, Wednesday there's a mic in Davis. It's a lot of fun. Sophia's. It's on a deck outside, so it only goes through the summer. I don't know how many more weeks it has, but they do like music and then comedy later. And again, because it's like dirty, they have it later. It's like they don't start till like 9:30, 10 to put us up. But
so, which ones do you do regularly right now?
I try to do both comedy spots because they have Sunday and Monday night. They have an open mic every week, and then Luna's sometimes, Sophia's. There used to be more, I think, and there's like a lot that they still have, but I just don't like to go to them.
Okay, so you've got the ones that are your favorite. You make sure you hit those up.
Yeah.
So not this Friday, the next Friday for the 25th. Do you know who's going to be down there?
That's my mom's birthday.
So that's fantastic. Why don't you just bring her down? Bring her to the show.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah, take her out for the night and then trick her and bring her here. That'll be amazing.
She loves comic books too,
So see, there you go. Mom, can I call her Mom?
Sure.
Okay, Mom, you're going to love it. The 25th.
Yeah.
So do you know who's going to be down here with you?
I know Des. Des is here. Des Henderson. Why can't I remember his last name all of a sudden? He's a good friend of mine. John Ross, and I feel like there was one more, but JoJo hadn't.
Two?
Oh, two, yeah.
Two?
Yeah, two is going to be here, that's right. That was it. He didn't have a lot, like it wasn't as many as last time.
No, it was real low-key this time, but it's still going to be a really fun time.
Oh, yeah.
I know that JoJo's going to be here, so he's going to be doing some stuff, too.
Yeah, so it'll probably be, JoJo, Des Henderson, and it's weird, I never call him by his last name, that's why I don't. John Ross. He's gonna watch this and be like, really? And then, and two's great. She goes to Comedy Spot a lot.
Okay.
And she's really funny. It's actually cool that she's on the show because I haven't seen her like on shows really. So I don't know if she just doesn't.
What does she do? Does she do her own thing? Or?
I don't know because she doesn't. Like I think she kind of just doesn't do a lot of other. Like she's never really at open. She's at Luna's sometimes, I guess, but not a lot of the other open mics.
Well, this will be interesting then. It'll be fun to have her on the.
She's really funny. She's really cool.
Well, the last two times we've done this, not only did we have the great turnout, the audience has always been, or they've been into it.
Yeah.
And everybody seems to have a good time. You guys seem to have a really fun time up there.
I was here last time, and I wasn't even on the show. I just came out to hang out.
Well, there were some great people here last time, so it was really fun. And Kim did a great job hosting it.
Yeah.
So you have a lot to live up to.
I'm a little bit nervous.
All right,
I don't know if I can do it.
So you guys, the 25th of September, and it's going to be every last Friday of the month, as long as you guys still want to see it, and from the last couple, they definitely do.
Yeah.
So come on down. We close at 8, and that's when the show starts. But you can get here early. There's limited couch space, so if you want one of those, you want to get here early. And of course, at some point, we run out of chairs. We did last time. So just get here early and come and enjoy it. Thank you for coming down, Luke.
Yeah.
And I will see you very soon.